First map is going to be played on Tal'Darim Altar. We're in the semi-final for the Intel Extreme Masters Global Challenge Qualifier. This is for me the official start of Season 6 Intel Extreme Masters. I've been part of the last season a little bit. I mean, yeah, that's exactly the hype. That like the... Oh, Tarzan won the winner bracket? Tarzan won winner bracket? Oh wow, so Tarzan managed to beat Braddock in the other winner bracket semi-final, so that went really fast then. What happened to Dicestar then? And maybe this is not the semi-final. Okay, I'm now gonna look at the grid. Because what happened to Bly and Dicestar? Well, like, okay, so that's very nice for Tarzan. We see Tarzan here. Well, yeah. Nurture already pointed it out. Nurture said, I don't think it's very fair, and I can only agree with him. He did manage to beat Dark Force though, and he did manage to beat Braddock, but... No, it's not for sure, right? Like... No, he still has to play one game. Yeah, Tarzan still has to play against the winner of a Blind Dicer, so Tarzan is definitely not qualified yet. And this is the other semi-final. Because I'm not sure what chat I missed. Now I'm getting a little bit confused by tabbing in the middle of the game. Tarzan. Now Cos having fun at Terran. Moro lost at Terran vs Zerg against Bly. Anyways guys, here we go. Eno is saying it as well. The Intel Extreme Masters Season 6 Global Challenge in Cologne Qualifier. We have 3 qualifiers. This is the first. The other one is going to be next week. I can only imagine it's going to be even more stacked than today. We really had a lot of open slots in the grid today, which yeah saddened me. I mean, it's IEM. It's sick. It's going to be a sick year. I mean, I think the first year of StarCraft 2 was amazing already. I've been part of the tournament in Kiev, which I absolutely loved. I think the Cyber Arena was probably the best internet cafe I've ever been to in my life, even better than Playgrounds, and that says a lot because I think Playgrounds was amazing in Russia. Cyber Arena was amazing. Watching the games there, watching Show take it in the grand final against Wydra, Wydra against the Muslim semi-final. It was all so cool. I mean, obviously the global challenge in the first, in Cologne, where Moro managed to win and beat Idra in the final. That was super sick as well. Dimaga using the Infestors and Banelings back then, one of the first times I saw it used in that fashion, was super cool. And well, I didn't see much of the American finals. I did watch the stream a lot. It was Day 9 and the Gunrun casting together with a lot of TVTs over there. I remember that with QXC Phoenix and QXC Phoenix, and there was one more there. Maybe it was the Last Shadow or something like that. Yeah, I think it was Last Shadow. I'm not sure. Anyway, there were so many TVTs. And then, of course, we had the World Championship Finals in Hanover Seabit just last March, where Ace managed to take it 3-2 in the Grand Final against Moon. All in all, it was a really cool season, but the second season, it's going to be even better. Anyways, we see MTW Rine, of course, being our green Protoss spawning on top side of the map. Took a second to simulate already. Cass going once again for his quite fast expand build. No gas, and then he takes double refinery straight away. Puts up one more barracks. This build is really popular among Terrans, I noticed today. Well, I also noticed on ladder, of course, but today basically every Terran has been playing it. Rine goes for a relatively quick expand as well. Not as quick as Bishu, but that one didn't really work out for Bishu anyways. The game on Shakura's Plateau against Kaz. So let's hope this works out better for Rine. Yeah, once again, Rine went to a really tough grid. Lots of respect for Rine. Taking out Fascinate, taking out Dimaga, taking out Lowly, taking out Funky, taking out Wydra. Like, wow, that is a really impressive run. So it would be sad if he would fall to... Ooh, he gets the surround in the SCV over there. Pull 6 SCVs. In general, it's not that good to pull workers unless you're really sure that you're going to get it. And I must say, Rine looked really sure he was going to get it. That was like a flawless surround. He was like, yeah, bam. Got it. So good job right there. Ooh, fast Stimpack right here by Cos. Did he have concussive? No concussive right yet. So Stimpack before concussive. Right now transferring literally a couple, like 2 SCVs. Perhaps they are a real couple in real life. You got this thing going on, you know. 2 is natural expand. We see 28 SCVs for 29. 29 probes for MTW Rine, 27 SCVs for Empire Cos. The expand is already up and running though. Double orbital, of course, always matters a lot. Let's see how Rine is going to transition into that. Just expands with a lot of sentries. Quite standard. Curious to see if it's going to throw down the robotics facility now, or are we going to see a 6 gate? It's quite unlikely that Kaz is going to open cloaked banshees after opening fast expand, but how good is 6 gate going to be against such a fast expand build? Well, we'll see. We'll see as soon as Rine makes up his mind. I think we're going to see a rather passive Rine just going for that robotics facility. And ooh, that's funky. That's really funky. A hidden expand in the right top side of the map over here by MTW Rine. Curious to see how that's going to turn out. So a very fast third for our German pro display. He's currently at 37 pros, 33 SCVs for Empire Cast. So building a refinery now as well. This natural expand has one bunker. Starting to create like a mini wall off over here. It's really nice against a lot of charge slots later on. Charge slots obviously they really suffer against buildings and stuff. It's always annoying to get them around. For stalkers it's a lot easier, but you don't really want to run your stalkers into a bunch of marauders. Then we do see the robotics facility, so it's just a 3-gate robo play, but with that secret expand, and actually that could turn out really funky. If you take a look at Kass's build, ooh, he's gonna already send over his first drop. That's interesting. I hope for Rine that it doesn't get scouted early on. I mean, this can pay off. I don't think he should transfer workers. Nah, he won't do that, right? He's probably just gonna chrome boost a lot of workers. If I were him, I would take the 2 assimilators first and mine only gas from it. Even though that might sound risky right now, because you could probably feel like you need all the minerals, it's unlikely that Kass is going to push you anytime soon. Certainly not when he stops dropping already. We still have the reactor on the starport, we have the factory idling over here. And here we go with the first 4 marauders. Well, he gets a couple of shots off on a probe, but obviously marauders are not that beasty against probes. He does manage to take the power off of this forge, and he might actually be able to cancel this forge. Stimpack is activated once again, as Stimpack being activated right now, and he will take out this forge. A lot of force fields being trapped. Actually, that was only good for Kass. He could have taken out them perhaps the Zealot, but obviously the Zealots can tank a lot of damage from marauders. And with the sentries in the back, Empire Kass didn't feel like sacrificing units. So far so good for Kass. Drops, takes out a pylon, takes out a probe, takes out a forge, and loses absolutely nothing. Well, that's how you want to play as Terran. Ooh. We're going to see like a real push now already at the main front. Let's take a look at Rine's unit. He doesn't have that many units though, and he doesn't really have anything that really counter Stimpack, even though that maybe makes no sense. But I mean, against the Stimpack bio army, you really want to have either charge. You want to have charge, but you prefer to have Templars or Colossi. Obviously, you need something that does a lot of damage. We do have a lot of sentries, so that means we're going to have a lot of Guardian Shield. We're going to have a lot of force fields. But is it going to be enough? I'm really quite worried. Cost right now 98 supply. Let's take a look at this expand. He's well, just making probes, not mining gas. No High Templar either yet. Oh, Kass is going to drop a lot of units right now in the main base. We have 3 stalkers over here from Rine though, so that he might actually be able to snipe. Let's take a look from Rine's point of view. Does he know? Does he know? Does he know? He doesn't know yet, and now he's gonna know. He instantly scouts it. He's very well aware of the minimap, and here Kass is gonna drop his units right now. That's an awesome position to be in for Empire Kass. Great play by the Ukrainian once again. He's gonna focus the pylon, doesn't really take power of anything though. And here we go, a lot of units coming in, but I think Rine has enough. He has a lot of units, and Kass knows it, and Kass decides to retreat. So, okay, that wasn't bad for Rine at all. That was not bad. Losing a pylon, losing a little bit of mining time, but every second he survives is one that works out for him. A lot of gates right now. He's chrono boosting from the double forge. A little bit like Adelscott style right now. He's getting blink before charge. Obviously charge is better in the big fights, but blink is a lot better in dealing with drops. And so far all Kass has been doing is dropping. I mean, first a drop with the marauders, now with the big drop. So blink is better against drops. Charge is better against charge is better in the big fight in the middle. And now we do see a lot of finance being morphed in over here on the right side of the map. For Rine, he's going to take both assimilators now as well, morphing in gateways. Kass is still absolutely unaware of this third expand. He's going to have his third expand by himself though. Take a look at the income tab right now. We have 60 probes against 58 SCV, so that's actually a very reasonable spot for Kass to be in. Kass, who did not scout anything as of yet. This is a tricky situation though for Kass, because right now he probably feels like, well, actually he's going to attack, but I felt like Kass probably feels that he doesn't have to be too aggressive right now. It's going to be 3 base against 2 base.